now we're on. Yeah, cool. So yeah, so my notes to this. Oh wait, this is my microphone. Okay, yeah. Woo. My notes for this track would be like, well, the bass kind of needs a bit more presence there. Like the kick is hitting like quite a lot louder than the bass in RMS. Like maybe I would push it 2 dBs or something up, your bass line compared to your kick. The kick, the kick's fine. The tops feel fine. Maybe a little bit pushy, like a little bit too high, in terms, But when you push up the bass, it's gonna have a bit more cushion. But yeah, it felt a little bit weak on the low end, but yeah, you can fix that pretty easy. And the synths, especially around minute 2 to 3 or something, yeah, that whole section, like they feel a little bit dislocated, like they are, there are loads of different bits, but like they kind of not quite joined in a gritty kind of way, like they're not like, some of them are a little bit out there, and it's fine, but I think maybe it needs something along the lines of, behind them, something like that is like gluing them all together, like either, like some drone or some like sequence or something behind everything that kind of like, but I mean, like that's how I sort out that specific problem of my sounds being too dislocated sometimes, like, and also, I mean, it kind of needs hits and crashes. But the rest, I think the rest is pretty cool. Nice track. What do you think, Marchi?
Yeah, more or less. I was thinking more about the same. Yeah, I thought the kick was a bit overwhelming. The bass was a little bit too big compared to the bass. So without seeing it with my own eyes on the equalizer or having the project in front of me, I don't know if it's a matter of I can hear if it's a matter of pushing more the bass or making less present the kick, but in the mix. But it's one of the two anyway. Find a better balance between the two. And the other thing I noticed, there were throughout the track quite a few synth sounds. For me, they were sounding a bit too thin, like a little bit too cut in frequency, in low end.
Good point.
It sounded like some of them were cut, I don't know, maybe 500-600, whilst maybe it's better to cut it down to keep a bit of that warmth of the body of the actual scene.
Wait, you're like almost cutting.
That's the things that spotted, because I'm listening through the headphones as well, so I don't have the full loudness of the speakers and the exact
the room
RMS resolution and everything. So, but from what I heard, it's a nice track, but yeah, it needs a bit more on the presence and warmth.
Yeah, on the low end presence and also in the synths presence as well, hey? Like definitely, like, and I think the mid range is very well balanced, but yeah, it's kind of lacking that low end thump, like that that is like warmifying all the mix kind of thing in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the low frequencies rely only on the kick and the bass.
Yeah,
There's
man.
No other mean of warmth track apart from the kick and the bass. Instead, it needs to have a little bit also of the synths, not to interfere with the kick and the bass, of course. Nice balance and cross over.
But definitely a little bit more, a little bit more body for the mid range, no?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, sometimes like when I do low cuts, like this is like just my general rule because I've been like, going by that. So like the low sounds that I use, like the low leads, like is maybe 150 hertz of low cuts, just like, and then from there over, like no, like all the mid sounds, like I almost never cut anything below 150, almost never. Sometimes like for breakdowns, etc. Like, but when the kick and bass is running and like if it has heavy, if it's heavy on those harmonics, then yeah, definitely I'll cut a little bit higher.
Yeah, myself, when it comes to synths, I tend to keep the beginning of the curve always around 200.
Mm.
They need the beginning of the curve.
Yeah.
Then depending on how deep is the sound or warmth I want it, I make the curve as steep as I need to.
Yeah.
So sometimes the lower sounds, the lower melodies, it can be cut, I don't know, like just a little bit on the curve, so you still get the very bottom end of the 150, 140, 150.
Yeah.
Little bit of presence of that, but it's nicely a soft curve.
Yeah.
When maybe for something a little bit more acidic or something, I might tend to do a bit steeper curve, like just to keep the mid sound nice and pumpy.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely trying to cut around that 200 threshold and then adjust the curve depending on the sound.
Yeah, that's good. It's good feedback, definitely.
And one thing that I also do every time for my tracks, when there is some synth sounds that are during the track and then they come also onto some breaks, I tend to automate the filter cut.
Yeah.
So I do an automation when it goes into the break, I cut down and I give back most of the body during the break, and then when it comes the time like the kick and back comes back in, I do the automation on it out.
That's a great tip. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. Like I do it with some elements, but like not with everything, obviously. But yeah, it's a really good one.
No. It's always like 2 or 3 sounds that they come out during the break and afterwards or before.
Yeah.
Like as an outro of the loop of the section into the break, or coming back in the break for the final section. So.
Yeah, no, definitely a really cool one. Well, I'm lazy to do that on the lead bus. Well, don't be lazy, man. Come on, don't be lazy, dude. Like it's best. Well, anyways, with leads, I think it's best to do it like on group. So I think in my experience, like like if I'm doing a lead, like it's generally not just one synth, right? Like it's most of the times it's 2 or 3 synths doing like one particular like snake of a sound that is like wow, doing like this kind of stuff. So those 3 things, like I'll treat them together, yeah, like in one group. But like not the leads as in the leads group, like then if I have another lead later that has different dynamics and different, like I'll treat it as a different thing. So I mean, like that's also another, because Cartoon Batman, he's saying like, I'm lazy, I do that on the lead bus. Well, yeah, but like better to do it like on separate lead buses, and then all that just like do like mild compression on your lead bus afterwards,
Yeah, I think in each, if you do it in each sound, you can be more precise, because every sound reacts in a different way to the filter cut, to the automation.
Yeah.
They react in different ways. So maybe for some sounds it's good like that, but maybe for some sounds it's a bit, not suitable.
Or sometimes you end up with a bit too much mud, like from sounds that would have like a higher low cut or something that you want a higher low cut, and then you're not, because you're compromising for the ones that need a lower low cut. So you keep the lower low cut, so you're not taking all that shit out, but then you still have a lot of stuff from the other leads that needed a higher low cut or like a steeper cut or something like that. But yeah, like definitely. Well, I haven't seen any new links happening. We're frozen. We are frozen. It's something that never happened to me before here. But let's see. Is there any sound happening? Maybe not. Okay, cool. We got another link. Hartwig music. Yes. Okay. Where do I? Oh, how can I? This is the bottleneck in my in my setup. Shit, man. How am I gonna do this? Wait. Twitch. Yeah, this. I should. I'm not sure why this is happening, man. Like it was working fine the other day. Oh, good video there. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Still working. It's not working here. Oh, wait. It's playing again hypometric track, but wait here. It should be Twitch. Yeah, like. Yeah, the video is crazy crashing. I think I need to start doing this on two separate computers. I'm gonna try and do that for the next time. But also, I think it's basically the restream that is killing me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because when I'm just streaming on Twitch, like it doesn't really do this. Like I've done it.
Yeah, like I said, I told you before with the many, you know, they suck a lot of upload on one.
Yeah, man, exactly. This is streaming music. Okay, channel. I need to see my. Okay, there you go. I want to see my stream because I want to get the link. It's a mess. I probably should have gotten a gamer laptop, you know. Wait. I've done. Oh. Shut up. I want to hear myself, please. Okay, so SoundCloud app, all that. We got Hartwig track now. Hartwig is like a heart with a wig. Like you have hair in your heart. Like it's so big it has hair.
Maybe it just is a fluffy heart.
Yes. Wait. Where is this? It's a SoundCloud link. I clicked on it. Oh yeah, it's trying. It's trying, man. It's trying. Wait. Oh god. Now we got the links. You see, it's like we need to warm up the stream, you know, like and then we get like people. Like now it's like 20 people watching. You know, so maybe the first 30 minutes or something should be like talking and just like talking shit. Bullshitting. Yeah, it's just wait, so yeah, we have Hartwig, Nature Tech. Oh, Nature Tech. And it's the first time that this Hartwig sends us tracks. Okay, we have Ben Solo track again and Christian Live. Cool. Yeah, we got like 3 more tracks, and yeah, it's gonna be about time with all the glitches. It's gonna be killer. So yeah, this is a mess, dude. It's a mess. Okay, so Hartwig, Nature Tech. Yalla.
answers are all. All we need is nature and technology to work together.
Richo. My mobile has got 10% battery left. And it's
Inspiration from nature.
I was saying, I've got 10% battery left on the mobile, and it's plugged in. It's also plugged in. It's drowning the battery. The audio is there. The audio is good.
Cool. So yes, that is very cool. Super fat, like super fat kick and bass. I think maybe a bit too fat. I'll let you start, man. What do you think of this?
Yeah, very good. Very good track. Very nice balance. It sounded a little bit loud. Like a little bit too much going on.
Yeah, in the mid range.
Overall, nice balance. Like what I heard tonight. Good.
Oh shit! Sorry. Say that again. I think you were like down on volume, please. So you say it was maybe a bit too loud at some places, like some too busy or something, no?
Yes, something was kind of coming out a little bit too much compared with others, other sounds. But you know, it takes maybe forever sometimes to find the right balance.
Yeah.
Okay, really good mix. But maybe keep an eye. Maybe it's got some spikes on some sounds that they hit. Maybe you know on the beats quite hard. Oh, look at that cute.
Bachita.
Hey,
Say hello. Say hello to the
hola.
world, Bachita. Bachita's gonna make me famous. Look at her. Look at that face. Ay, Bachita. Vente, Bachita, vamos. Vente, Bachita. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't think camera shows my Homer
Oh,
Simpson.
sexy.
My Homer. I got style. Come on, man. Look at that.
Of course. We need to have one.
Got style, man. But okay. Oh, yeah. I think there is a little bit of movement on the camera now. Jesus Christ, man! Like this is. I don't know. Maybe you know what would be good. Maybe one of those things that cool your laptop. I think that's one of the things that I'll need to get. I just hate the noise that it makes. You know that.
Yeah.
I hate it. It might be a good trick. So, anyways, like I feel like it was very fat, like maybe even a bit too fat. The kick and the bass, like maybe the bass needs some compression, especially with the higher notes. You know, like that are like or maybe also like the kick and bass. Like I don't know if you check the face of the kick and bass. It might be an issue there, like something conflicting phase issues. And then well, I also noticed that it was maybe a bit busy, you know, like maybe some sounds were a bit too loud, or like because it's a lot of pitch modulation or resonant sounds, one of the two. So they're poking a little bit on some random places. Like I would probably use something like Soothe or Pi, what's the name of that? Yeah, my Homer Simpson things. What's the name of that that thing that is like Soothe that you posted? It looks like an EQ. Do you have Soothe, Marchie, or something like that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, those.
I don't have Soothe. No.
No, but there's a couple of good alternatives because it's quite expensive. But there is a couple of good alternatives. Soothe is magic though. Like it really, really is magic. It's like so good. But yeah, definitely my Homer Simpsons. So wait. We had a couple more tracks. I hate it to be like this because it's so it's impossible to get a good feed like this with my computer crashing like that. Wait. Maybe if I blow like this. Maybe I need someone fanning. Wait.
A fridge or a freezer next to you.
Sorry?
Maybe a fridge or a freezer open.
I think so, yeah, like some dry ice. You know, it's a dry ice underneath it. I'll just put it on top of a block of dry ice. It's I'm not sure. Like it's never happened before, you know. It's probably gonna happen again. For sure. Okay, so Twitch. Let me just go on Twitch and get the next link. Next link would be from our good fellow Ben Solo, and yeah, like Marchi has very low battery on his phone, and it's
I mean, it's plugged in and it's charging, but still the camera and everything on still draining it a little.
yeah.
Little by little. You know? Now we go to maybe 5% left.
Oh God. Okay, so well, we might.
Maybe we do another one soon, and I use the webcam with the laptop instead of the mobile.
Yeah, no, but for sure we'll do that. We'll do another one soon. You know, like it has to be done. Freezer PC.
Maybe next time I can tell you also about the new EP that I'm working on.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. You know, like some more news and more stuff happening definitely. But yeah, no, like you'll definitely be one of the guests that come here often. Okay, wait. I got a link now from Rubus Cubus and Ben Solo. I think we're going into the frozen territories.
Frozen moment.
Yeah, frozen moments of truth right now. But I'll keep trying to fan the computer, see if it works. It's probably like everything is like I can make an egg on my computer right now. So okay, Ben Solo and Rubus Cubus, no name. Ooh. Cool. So, yeah, the second part kind of feels a little bit under construction. Overall, I think, obviously it sounds like work in progress. The mix kind of lacking a little bit mid-range, and it has a lot of like high-end, like that offbeat hi-hat is very, very loud. Also, like you see this thing that I did here, like I was just pushing a little bit this bit of the kick, like 150, 120, more like 120, 110 on the kick and the bass, and then pushing a little bit the mid-range here with this green band, and then I'm pushing down a little bit this the offbeat hi-hat, and it was a little bit more balanced, but yeah, obviously like this needs to be addressed in the mix. But yeah, it's definitely cool, man. Like you always send some cool tracks, dude. Yeah, video is normal now because we quit. I just quit Discord. So Discord is being like a big girl, like Discord is not really helping out with this setup. Maybe I need to find a better way, but Zoom is even worse. It feels like a little bit worse. Maybe I need to get my Discord server a little bit lighter. I'm not sure what to do, guys. What I need to do is I need to code a player on my website, and then I'm going to do this stream from my website and then just stream it however, no? But yeah, okay, I think now I can get the view. Oh, yeah, I can get my chat back here. Woo, amazing. So, yeah. ¿Qué onda, carnalito? Ese es mi Hamelin. ¿Cómo estamos, carnal? ¿Todo chido? So, yeah, well, we got wait, I got one or two more links that we could be playing now. After Ben Solo, we have Christian Romao, and this is well, we might be able to get through one or two more tracks. We have Alien Pilot, another link. So, wait. I had one more track that I had prepared for the beginning, and oh no, I don't have it here. Sorry, I'll have to do it on the next time. So yeah, then maybe it's going to be time for Christian Romao Fafar. And so nice, man. Yeah, no, it's good progress, dude. Very good progress. Keep going, guys. This is quite inspiring to see people just blasting new sounds and getting their own vibes and their signature sounds. That's the hardest thing to do, I think, to get your signature sound on the music. So yeah, kudos to you guys for trying hard. And last woo, saludotes, carnal. A ver, pues ahí les va el Christian Romao Fafar.
Nous sommes en 2034. La situation sur la Terre est catastrophique. La couche d'ozone a été complètement détruite par les gaz carboniques des voitures, l'industrie chimique et le push-push en caca. La Fédération planétaire se tourne vers la première puissance mondiale, le Canada. C'est le savoir-faire canadien qui permet l'envoi le 28 octobre 2034 du vaisseau spatial Romano Fafar qui quitte la Terre vers les confins de l'univers. Là où la main de l'homme n'a jamais mis le pied. où la main de l'homme n'a jamais mis le pied.
Yeah, nice, very very nice kick and bass, super fat kick and bass. Seriously, good on you. You know, balance wise, I think the tops could have a little bit more like accents. Like they're a little like they're quite. I mean, they're quite behind on the mix, you know, especially the tops, the offbeat hi hat. But you can see like from you know, from 5 or 6K onwards, like it just starts like going down. And yeah, I mean, like yeah, you could have a little bit more tops there. Overall, the balance is great. You know, I think, you know, in terms of construction, if you like it, it's fine. I could give you more pointers about construction, and you know, but this is not something that I should be like doing too much, because as Colin said in the first stream, it's best to just support the artist and their views. But yeah, I mean, what I do in my tracks, and it's for me it's very important, is like that the sections are sections, you know, that they are distinct sections, one from the other, you know, and like even if they have like elements that they're like crossing over from the previous or from the next section, you know, like just like a pre thing from to the next. I try to keep the sections as they are, like just, you know, this section here, this section there, this section, and then I start moving things around. But in the end, this track kind of feels like it's dragging from the beginning until the end, like a lot of the sounds. And to me, I would change it a little bit more. You know, a little bit. I like the bass. Can you say something about how it works? How the bass works? Hey, well, it's low frequency, man. What do you mean, how the bass works? Let me just ask here, because that's how. What do you mean? But yeah, there is one more link actually that I wanted to get through before we go, but it's already a bit too late. Well, we'll give it one more, just because I love you guys, and thank you very much for joining in. I appreciate it, and always happy to listen to your new tracks. and to get to know you better, guys and girls and everyone. So, if I hope you, Gar, can explain better what he means about how kick and bass work. Because, bass processing. Well, I'm not sure how they process the bass. You know, Christian, maybe Christian can tell you if he wants how he processed that bass line and that kick. Me particularly, I use, you know, for the kick, normally nothing, just an EQ, sometimes a compressor, sometimes saturation, multiband, but usually nothing, just an EQ, just to take down the little bits. And then for bass, that's a little bit more heavy. I have for bass, I have one more thing. What is it called? I have a video on my channel, and that video is it's about bass processing and multiband and what it does to your bass. So I use a bit of multiband for the bass. I use Vitamin from Waves. I use sometimes Saturn, but it delays a little bit too much. So lately I've been using Quadrofuzz from Cubase. I use just an EQ apart from that. And yeah, sometimes Soothe for sidechain, sometimes just LFO tool. And yeah, that's it. I layer it. It's pretty basic what I do to my bass. I could do something else. Sometimes I layer a little kick drum, like the little snap on the kick, that little, like a millisecond of the kick, just on top of the click of the bass. So it all kind of sounds like all together, you know. But yeah, you should try that. Try with different EQ algorithms. It makes a big difference on how you perceive that click. Especially the EQ algorithm on the low cut is very important. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Macaulay Cabron. So we're going to hear the last track of this stream. It's Alien Pilot. And I'm sure it's going to be blasting. Alien Pilot liquor sandwiches. Yes. Why not? We have something here in Mexico called torta ahogada. So it's kind of like that, you know. Ahogada means like it's drowned. Yeah, ahogado means drowned. So we have torta means sandwich, but it's like those big sandwiches on like small baguettes. So yeah, like this is tortas ahogadas, but this is liquor sandwiches. So it's kind of the same, but from wherever Alien Pilot lives. Yeah, great job to all of you guys that are like sharing your tracks. And yeah, well, I'm gonna just play this and blast.
Oh, Mr. Lady, when he gets on the liquor board, I've never seen anybody that can drive the liquor like that guy. And I mean, I'll be honest, I get scared of him when he's got on the liquor. I've seen him do crazy things on liquor. I've seen him make liquor sandwiches. He'll lay the bread out, put meat and mayonnaise and whatnot, just like a normal sandwich. Then just douse it with liquor.
goed gewicht en gewoon niet boost.
Shove it in his mouth and chew it up. I've seen me 3 or 4 liquor ball sandwiches and then I've seen him do crazy things on liquor. I've seen him make liquor sandwiches.
Drink of beer, didn't you?
You don't understand. The liquor's called shots an hour hand.
Killer, man. Super cool. I like the track a lot. I think it's quite tight in the mid-range. Like the mid-range is quite loud. I mean, like your synths, they need a bit more control, I think. Also, you know, if you push, I would probably compress more those synths rather than turning them down too much, but just a bit more compression. So when they're pushing, like when they're summing, they sum correctly. But also, like I noticed, you know, that loop, that hi-hat loop, it's quite like it's around in the beginning. It's the first hi-hat loop I think that you bring in, and it's quite loud. I think that has too much energy, around like 2K to 5K or something like that. You could turn that bit a little bit down, which is probably why you're pushing so much your mid-range, is maybe that sound that it's already too loud from the beginning of the track. So I think it's very important for me anyways. Like I feel like if I have one sound, then I want the next sound being louder, you know, it's more like the first sound has to be a little bit quieter. And this way you don't compete for space, you know, and headroom is quite hard to get, you know, like when you've gone over it, then it's quite hard to get, like you need to push the mix down a bit, or like you have to make magic, and it's a pain in the ass. So I take that, I do that normally, is like instead of well, first of all, I keep more or less the sounds, like the mid-range sounds, more or less in line with the kick and the bass. Well, especially with the kick top, like that would be more or less my sounds top. And after that, you know, if you want the sound to poke through, you have to be aware that it's poking through, and that, you know, you have to be aware that it's coming much more than the other sounds. And in a big rig, it's going to be quite a feature on your track rather than just, you know, part of the arrangement. So yeah, I think I would control a little bit more that mid-range, control that that hi-hat loop that is like, it's like driving loop. Oh. Oh, well, I guess this is well, I guess this is the same stream, but it's different. My stream kind of cut out. I'm not sure where it cut out. I hope you guys are still watching. But yeah, I mean, that loop is a bit too loud. Your mid-range sounds, your leads might need a bit control. And yeah, overall the mix is great. I mean, the track is really cool. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up for today here. In the next, I'll try to announce a little bit earlier who's going to be the next guest, and I'll try to sort out my issues in my computer. Also, hopefully for the next episode I can stream without any screen lag. But thank you very much for all your patience and for your support and for your attention and your